Jason Blumer here, Thriveal CEO. It says I got a low connection, so I hope you guys can see me. This is the Ask Jason question series we do every Monday at 2 p.m. And here's the question. Do you think there's room in the market for firms that perform mostly accounting, bookkeeping, and CFO work? I do, but we'll answer that a little more closely in a minute. So I wanted to let you know that Thriveal is doing a Thriveal incubator. You can do that on July 26th and 27th in Greenville, South Carolina. You can actually come, and my partner Julie and I are going to lead and coach you, people who are trying to figure these questions out. We're going to coach you through trying to figure out what kind of model your firm should be. So come to the Thriveal incubator. You can go to thriveal.com/incubator. If you want to go ahead and get a discount now. You use code RE, it's a parentheses, RE, and then another parentheses, a closed parentheses. And if you do parentheses, RE, closed parentheses, you're going to get $150 off the incubator ticket. So go to thriveal.com/incubator. Now, you can also make payments. That's pretty cool. If you want to make payments, just email us at info@thriveal.com. And that's actually how you ask a question that we'll answer on the Ask Jason question series. So now, if you're not sure about the incubator, you can come to our incubator information call. That's May 30th at 2 p.m. Eastern. And we'll put the registration for that free hour-long, probably, information call. Well, I'll be there, and I'll talk about the incubator, and you can ask me any questions you want about it. And don't forget, Thriveal's Deeper Weekend, you can use code DW18 if you go to dw.thriveal.com and you want to register for our Deeper Weekend conference. That's in October. That's with code DW18. That also will get you $150 off right now. And so don't miss that in Greenville, late October. So a couple awesome events, Thriveal's Incubator, Thriveal's Deeper Weekend, that are going on. So let's jump to our question. Actually, this is from Danielle. She's interested in coming to the incubator. And she asked, Jason, do you think there's room in the market for firms that perform mostly accounting, bookkeeping, and CFO work? And if anybody asks me, can I run this kind of firm, I'm going to typically answer yes, you can. You just have to weigh the things that go with running that type of firm. So, yeah, I think our profession is open to a lot of different types of firms now. And Danielle's thinking about one that just only provides the bookkeeping service, the accounting service, or the CFO service. Now, a lot of clients do come to us, and I think it would be hard for a lot of our clients coming to our firm to separate tax from a lot of that, and that's inherent in her question probably. Do I have to offer tax too? I think it's a trickier model if you don't offer tax. We have Thriveal members that don't offer tax, but they offer these types of consulting companies. And of course, bookkeeping companies and firms are they're flourishing. So I think you can definitely run it. You'll probably need some kind of strategic relationship with a tax person maybe to run that. But real quick, let's talk about the different levels of service that you're thinking about. So at a bookkeeping level, that's kind of a daily transactional level where you're supporting just the push of transactions through probably virtual digital systems. You're kind of that backbone in that bookkeeping. Step it up from that is accounting. That's kind of that monthly reconciliation, what we used to call a monthly close. It's going to have some kind of financial statements, presentation, possibly part of that. I want to add one that Danielle didn't have, but it's controllership, which is what we sell in our firm. And that's really that intimate, go deeply to run some of the cash-related financial transactions of that client, paying their bills, running their invoices, things like that. So that still all includes bookkeeping and accounting too, but includes a lot of other things like, managing insurance, things a controller would do. And then that CFO level work is really that's that trusted make decisions advisor level. And so just think about the type of firm you're running. If it's bookkeeping, accounting, controllership, or CFO, the trust needed from your client goes up significantly as you move into those different types of companies. Similarly, the involvement of the owner goes up too. So it's easier to build a bookkeeping company that you can delegate to a great bookkeeper. But the more you go up to this controller CFO level, the more the owner a lot of times is involved. unless you're a much larger firm and you have very strong management and leadership team that can also do that advisory. But as small companies, it's really hard to do those controllership, CFO level type models of firms unless the owner's pretty involved. So just keep that in mind. So basically the answer is, yeah, you can run that kind of firm if you want. What you have to do is pick the right one that matches what you want to do. So if you're somebody that wants to be really involved with your clients and you want to be the person, then you can do that CFO and you're the CFO. There's limitations to scalability, right? Because you can only do so much, so there's only so many clients you can take. Probably a strong CFO person just doing it themselves could have 7 to 10 CFO clients depending, and maybe that's even too many depending on the CFO. So it just depends what you want, the kind of firm you're building. Now, if you want to go really big and scale, you might want to run a bookkeeping firm that just really has a lot of great efficient processes, great software. You have a great way to teach your team, and they just run and watch bookkeeping hum for their clients. You might not have to be as involved as the owner. So yeah, Danielle, thanks for sending in your question. I think there's room for almost any kind of firm that you want to run. You just have to know what it's going to ask of you, and you have to know the types of clients that want to be served by that type of firm. And then you have to market in a certain way to let your ideal clients know you exist. So that's just some food for thought as you're thinking about the kind of firm you want to build. Now, like Danielle, if you're interested in trying to learn to build your firm with the right business model and all the things we're going to teach at this 2.5-day mini MBA retreat type 10-day hard work event called the Thriveal Incubator, then you want to go sign up at thriveal.com/incubator. And you can use the code RE and get $150 off, or email us at info@thriveal.com and we'll talk to you about doing payments for that. That's coming up July 26th and 27th and 28th. You don't want to miss that. So we'll see you. Thanks for watching the Ask Jason Question series. Over and out.